Okay. Number one, kickoff. When you kick something off, is it's to initiate or start something, and the origin is from sports. So you can kick off a meeting, you can kick off a class, you can kick off just about any kind of event. Number two, pretense. The a pretense. This is a really important thing to know. Maybe you are meeting someone and you assume that there's a different purpose than what their intention is. So, for example, your coworker calls you, and it's a guy, and he says, "Hey, I really need to talk to you about something important for work. Can you meet me at this coffee shop?" "Okay, I'm coming." And then you go, and then you get to the coffee shop, and then he asks you on a date. You were under the pretense it was work related. He tricked you. It was a different pretense. So a pretense is you have an assumption that it's different, that the purpose is different. Number three, a misstep. It's a mistake. A misstep can be something that's kind of I would say maybe an honest mistake, and it's something that is not too serious. A lot of times, especially during the election season, news journalists will say, "This politician made a misstep," meaning like this politician made a mistake. Number four, reciprocate. Yeah, this is a great word to know. Reciprocate is to basically, you're trying to give like the same kind of mutual emotion or feedback to people, right? Or action. So this is, obviously in dating, it's very important to reciprocate the care and the effort that you put in for each other, but also if you do sales, you need to kind of reciprocate really well with your clients, or if you do anything like customer service, any kind of like maybe like therapy, people who go to like a counselor or something. There's a lot of different ways, even for teachers as well, and students. Number five, pay it forward. Pay it forward is an expression that, have you guys ever seen the movie Pay It Forward? It's basically you do something kind for someone else, and then they have to do something kind for someone else, and just never you never do something kind back to the first person. You just keep doing something kind to someone else, and they call it pay it forward. We have a really fun thing that we do at Starbucks in the U.S. And what it is like when you go to the drive-thru and you order, the person in front of you will sometimes pay for your order and say pay it forward. So we'll go through the drive-thru, the person in front of us paid for our coffee, and then they'll say pay it forward. So the person at the window will say, "Okay, that person paid for your coffee and they said pay it forward. Okay, I'll pay for the next one." And then so everyone will pay for each other's coffees in line. It's kind of fun. It's a very sweet thing to do. Number six, to be on board with something is to agree or want to participate in something. You guys want to go to lunch? I'm on board with this. Or if you have a meeting and you guys decide to go forward with a new project, okay, I'm on board, let's go. Basically, to be on board with this, to say that you agree and you're ready to put some effort into it. Number seven, reach out, is to make attempts to communicate, but not just a regular attempt to communicate. It's not just like sending a text message, "Hey, how are you?" It's like you when you reach out, especially if someone is like not doing well, if they're sick or depressed, or had a hard day or hard week, that's when you are really reaching out, as a good friend or a family member, and showing that you care. So, a lot of times we say that in a very personal way, to reach out to someone. My friend was very depressed because his father died. So I've been trying to reach out to him all week like that. Okay. Number 8, in return, is a way to say that you will exchange something. Okay, so I'll give you a ride to I'll give you a ride to the to work if you buy me a coffee in return. Usually, you say it at the end of something, or you can say like, okay, well, since you bought me lunch, I'll buy you coffee in return, or I'll buy you dessert in return. Okay.